What if I told you you can still lose weight, go out with your friends, and eat some really good food? Do you know what today is? Taco Tuesday! So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have your chicken ready and shredded. I do this using a crock pot hours before putting this meal together. Besides the chicken, let's talk ingredients. You'll need baked tostadas, Greek yogurt, lettuce, onions, tomato, salt, lime, and hot sauce, which is optional of course. For today's recipe, we'll be putting together 4 tostadas. Start by spreading 70 grams of Greek yogurt across all 4 as your base. The reason for the Greek yogurt is to keep it low calorie, avoid the fats from the usual sour cream, and add more protein. Next, across all 4 tostadas, divide 160 grams of cooked chicken. Make sure all veggies are diced and ready to add to your liking. Lastly, add some salt, lime, and hot sauce for that killer Mexican kick. This meal has 76 grams of protein for a total of 499 calories. Talk about bullseye. You know, pasta usually gets a bad rep when it comes to losing weight and trying to be in a calorie deficit, but hear me out. Have you ever heard of spaghetti squash? All you need is 1 spaghetti squash, ground beef 93% lean to be exact, tomato sauce, olive oil, and some fresh parsley. Start by preheating the oven to 400 degrees. Once done that, slice the top and bottom inch of the spaghetti squash. Then slice the squash in half lengthwise, preferably using the largest knife you have. Next, with a spoon, scrape out the seeds and slightly brush 8 to 10 grams of olive oil along the cut flesh. Lastly, place the cut side down and roast for 30 to 40 minutes until the flesh is fork tender and completely cooked through. Now while the squash is being made, it's time to cook the meat. Feel free to add your condiments of choice, but I prefer to add salt, garlic, cumin, paprika, and steak sauce. Once the squash is completely cooked through, let rest for at least 10 to 15 minutes and begin digging. Using a fork, start at one end and scrape out your noodles. Next, toss 180 grams of tomato sauce onto 300 grams of your freshly scraped noodles. Lastly, place 170 grams of cooked beef with a splash of fresh parsley. This low-carb pasta has 41 grams of protein and a smacking 498 calories. Talk about consistency. You know what the problem is? Nobody's willing to do and eat the things they're supposed to lose weight or potentially even get shredded. No one eats a salad anymore. But you know what they say? A salad a day keeps the gains at bay. Let's go. So for our final meal, let's start with our ingredients. 2 cans of tuna, spring mix, olive oil, light mayo, 1 slice of bread, 1 egg, tomatoes, cucumbers, and lemon. Now hear me out. The bread is extra and will add a bit more time to the process, but it's worth it if you like croutons. Fold the bread in half and cut them into mini squares. Place them in the oven and keep an eye on them until they are nice and hard. Next, we want to boil our egg and chop up our veggies. Once done that, grab a bowl, place both cans of tuna inside, pour 9 grams of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of light mayo, some salt, pepper, and lemon. Mix it up well, and now it's time to put it all together. Lastly, grab your bowl of choice, pour in all your spring mix, and finish by adding all of your toppings. Oh, and don't forget your croutons. Woo! Check that out. This meal has 53 grams of protein and 498 calories. Man, am I riding the edge today. Guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this content. If you are, I appreciate if you hit me with a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, baby.